Hey guys, Caroline and AJ here, and we'd like to introduce you to our new project.
So this is a 1997 Bluebird school bus. It has about 147,000 miles on it. We bought it a couple days ago for a really good deal from a daycare center in Tipton, Iowa, so about 45 minutes away from where we are.
And this is something that we're gonna transform into a tiny home. So there's gonna be a lot of challenges with the space, but we're doing everything ourselves, and we're really excited about it.
Super excited about this little project of ours, and we'll keep you updated as we go along.
Yep.
Hey guys, so today is day 2 of our conversion. We actually started yesterday, spent all day working on the bus. The first step for these bus conversions is typically taking all of the seats out. There's, 24 seats in our bus. We got 13 of them out yesterday. We have 11 left today. And you would think it'd be a pretty simple process just unbolting them, but what we ran into is that the seats are actually bolted into the frame underneath the bus. So we tried getting under there, unbolting it from there. We got out a torch trying to do that. Wasn't gonna work. So what we ended up having to do is grind all of the bolts out from the inside. So that's what AJ is working on now. Give you a little sneak peek. So after we get them ground out on the outside, against the walls, there's also bolts underneath. We just take a ratchet wrench and get those out, and then you can carry all the seats up pretty easily. So that's our job for today, and then hopefully after that we can start stripping the floor, the walls, and the ceiling so we can get those ready to be insulated.
Just got done using the chisel on some of, I don't know how you call this.
The rivets.
Yeah, those. Let me tell you, it's really tedious, but I think the chisel is the fastest and best way to go if you want to do this, because as you can see, I don't know, it almost feels like there's 30 of these things on each side of the panel. Yeah, so.
And it doesn't cause too much damage. I mean, most of it is just like paint or cosmetics, so we're not like actually bending the metal of the panel when you use the air chisel.
Yeah.
Which is what we're going for.
We also tried drilling it, and then we saw a video of a guy that was using a punch first, and then using the chisel. And then I told Caroline, let's just use the chisel without having to like punch every single one of them, and it ended up working. So my advice: use the chisel. Hey guys, so this is the end of day 3. As you guys can see, while I was in class, actually Caroline did most of the job by taking all of the panels, taking the current insulation that the bus has, and we still got some panels over there at the end. She's been organizing everything, making sure you mark, whether something is the front, the back, or it's
in what order they came off, so we can put them back on the same way later.
Yeah, and it was pretty fast if you have the right tools.
So a couple of things next on the docket. We have these panels on the side too that we're going to need to take off. We're assuming it's going to be the same process of using a punch and then the chisel to get off these rivets that are, again, all along the walls. In addition to that, you can see we have a bunch of wires hanging down now that was hidden in the insulation between the ceiling panels and the actual roof of the bus. So we're in the process of figuring out, okay, what do we want to keep, what do we want to ditch, and then what do we want to add to this. in order to make our bus our home and make sure it has everything we need in it.
Yes, and I just want to add one more thing, and it's that you don't want to rush this process, because here is when you want to kind of like figure out how many appliances you're going to have in your home, because we want to do all the wiring. We want the opportunity to have solar panels in the future. So it's a little bit of a challenge, figure that stuff out, and you just gotta like plan out beforehand.
Yep.
And
so we'll let you know what we do next.
Yeah.
One panel down.
Fucking did it.
Maybe.
Did you? Oh. Are you filming?
Yes, baby.
Oh. Hi. That's it, bitch.